Before we get you out of here, I think it's imperative to tell the Deion Sanders story. This was something you told me when I was getting recruited because I wanted to ask you about Deion because you had coached at San Fran when he was on San Fran, right?
Yeah.
Because you would talk about he would tie his hands behind his back.
I was like an assistant. You know, I was like an assistant at that time. Like I was just started. It was my first year in coaching, and you know, people have this misconception about Deion about because everybody saw the flash and everything. I always say I thought he was he obviously a tremendous competitor, and but we're in the playoffs, and we're in a meeting, and we're in like a quarters defense, and they run the dig, they run the post in behind, and the safety was like kind of more of a backup, kind of a nickel guy, and he's in there, and we're like, don't be jumping the dig, you got you cover, you got the post, and he's like, I was looking to get a pick. And we're like, no, you got the post. And he's like, I'll be there on Sunday. He goes like, I was looking to get a pick here in practice. We're like, no, and Deion turned and said, you got the post. And the kid was just kind of yapping a little bit. Next thing you know, Deion had him basically by the throat up against the wall, saying, and so in not so kind of terms, you better be there all the time.
Yeah,
like you're effing with our money. Like this is playoff time. This is a real deal. And it was like that when he got on the field, it was all when it was time to play, it was all business, man. And,
I love that.
I mean, he was just a great competitor, and everybody saw all the dancing and all the other things, but he was a freak athlete. I mean, I was at that time, I was just cutting my teeth and coaching. I was just learning, but we had some great players on that team. We won the Super Bowl that year, and some great players on that team.
Fucking Bloss, dude.
Bloss is a big Niners guy.
Niners guy? There you go.
Yes, sir. He doesn't call us sir.
I know he doesn't.
That was the heyday back then. That was when we had some dudes.
Yeah.
They got some dudes. 49ers got some dudes now.
Could you imagine being like, oh, I got it on Sunday? It's like, no, you got the post. I'll be there on Sunday, and you just get somebody walks over and grabs you by the throat and fucking puts you against the wall.
That's some
You'll
crazy
be there
shit.
every day, not just on Sunday.
We had some great
Deion's that type of dude, though. He just seems like go ahead.
What was it like watching him and Jerry Rice on the same team?
Well, Jerry Rice, I mean, I don't think there's ever been another player in the history of the game that has the work ethic that guy has.
That's the guy that runs the Mile Hill or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he runs it at like.
That's that guy that runs the Mile Hill.
Well, I know who Jerry. I'm sorry, I know who Jerry Rice is. That we talked about that in the pod that one time.
Yeah, I mean he did it every day, and walkthroughs, whatever. It didn't matter. He was the same. Like, I don't know if I can say that about anybody else I've ever run. I never saw him take a lazy step. I mean, honestly, it was crazy. It's almost like people like say that and like exaggerate. I'm not exaggerating.
Never took a lazy step.
No, he won. He finished. He caught the ball and finished to the goal line in walkthroughs. I mean, he was taped up.
OD.
Just OD.
Yeah. 100%.
Hey, man, come on, man. It's a walkthrough.
He's taped up in walkthroughs. Better say that.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's wild.
He was going.
He's one of the best ever. He is. Is he the best?
He is the
receiver
best ever?
Ever.
I think he is. I mean,
taped up and walked through, running the end zone.
I think in his position, he's got to be the best player. You weren't. I can tell you that.
You weren't soft?
I played defense. I couldn't finish to the end zone. You know what I mean?
Well,
Go to the tag off.
Well, you couldn't catch either.
Bullshit, dude. I was all-state wide receiver. I was all-state wide receiver. I did on defense because I dropped some easy picks, bro.
You dropped some easy ones?
Easy ones. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah, like this. That's how he said.
One hit me in the face.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
What happened? You just went all
honestly,
defense
like I was covering this back to the he came up to do an option route and I was covering him. He ran out, and so I'm just covering him. It was like the end of the game, so I didn't think the ball was getting thrown to him. But you obviously never want to think that. But as I'm turning around to see if the ball gets thrown, the ball's being thrown and just hits me in the face, so I just didn't have time to catch it. And then there was that easy layup against Wisconsin. I don't know. I'm probably just trying to survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're probably pissed off, even though we won the fucking game.
Remember
Alfonso? That the year against Colorado, he gave up the touchdown at the end of the game. The game was over, and Alfonso gave up a touchdown. Basically, was lazy on the play, but Bo
The
comes
game was
in.
lazy.
Listen,
More than lazy. I was ready to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bo comes in and he goes, "You ever fucking do shit like that again, I'll send your ass back to Georgia."
No shit.
Like you finish, like you finish into the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like you finish. He's just
Oh, he basically took the play off. And let me tell you, Alfonso was a competitor.
Yeah, he was a monster.
And I love
doesn't
him.
sound like it. It sounds like he really wasn't a competitor.
Oh, no, but he
Based on this
really,
one
I mean, it was
experience.
so out of character for him. And he took the play off and gave up like a 75-yard bomb.
Yeah, I mean the game was over,
Yeah.
but Colorado was still
I
throwing
was
bombs.
fuming. Like I didn't even enjoy the win.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
those,
that one
that happened
play?
quite a bit.
one of those ones where I'm like, that can't happen.
Yeah, he said, "I don't even think I enjoyed the win."
Was there ever a time you were mad at Will like that?
No, I don't think so.
So Will was pretty solid from the get-go, other than the recruiting bullshit.
Yeah, Other than he wanted, got his hand out, all that stuff in the
Yeah.
recruiting process. Wanted money,
Trying to get that
and all
check.
Yeah,
Trying to get
Get his
that
mama
envelope.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Will was a good dude, though. I like that.
Yeah, I don't
Y'all have
think
any
I got
issues with
yelled at
Will
too
in
hard.
and
Nebraska?
he was posting rap songs and stuff when he was like on his Twitter and went back. There was no Twitter back then. But
Yeah. Dob,
Lamborghini Mercy.
your chick, she's so thirsty. No, I mean, I was pretty soft. There's one time Dobbs yelling at me because I couldn't finish a GPP. Like I'm laying on the ground, legs are dead, and people are pouring water on me. And Dobbs like, "Oh, you think you can lead in front of 85,000, but you can't."
Dude, that's the worst.
The worst, bro.
6 a.m. or something
Yeah,
like that.
I'm a freshman, just getting dummied.
Did you guys do mat drills in college?
We call them mat drills.
But you like have a towel and it's like who can get the towel away from the other guy.
Oh yeah. They did shit like that.
I got knocked out doing that in college.
Really?
Oh, temple shot, elbow, sleeping.
Did you guys do that the other day? You guys did that, yeah.
Bo only caught me kind of being lazy one time in practice too, and he's just like, "You think you're in the fucking NFL?"
Showed him.
So you got a long way.
He was like, "Hey, who's laughing now, baby?"
Oh, what's that going into year 9? What's up?
Remember the what was
Lucky
it?
I don't have my rollie.
What was it? The Virginia Tech game? Your freshman year?
Yeah.
Well, we're
Redshirt freshman year, right?
Redshirt
Or
freshman.
Redshirt
I'm a
freshman. So you're
redshirt
playing-
year.
Did he start his redshirt freshman year?
Yeah.
Oh, you
no.
started.
This was his freshman year.
Oh, freshman
and he
year.
was being redshirted during that year.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we're playing Virginia Tech, and our one
probably the fourth
linebacker
game.
kind of screws up a couple times, and he's standing there, and
Eck, get Compton ready. Yo, I'm standing there, bro.
Fuck, dude.
and I turn around, I look at him, and he's looking at me, and I said, "You ready to go?" And he's like,
What part of the game was it? Like second quarter, third quarter?
No,
type
third
thing?
quarter.
Oh, so you're cold.
It was like the
you're
first.
standing. Your back's hurting
it
because
was
you've been standing for so long.
Yeah. It was like the first big game, like of Bo's tenure, like because you know the first 4 games you're kind of playing like easing in. You play a big non-conference
couple
game.
slappies.
That was our big non-conference game 2 years in a row. Was Virginia Tech, and I think did we win that? I mean, it was like 37, but yeah, it was like you're in the heat of the battle, dude. Get Compton ready. I'm kind of standing there like hearing the conversation. I'm like, holy shit! Like I'm gonna have to fucking go in.
Do that thing. I almost had to go play guard my first game.
Really?
Against the Chiefs. Our guard gave up 2 sacks and like, hey, be ready to go play at guard. And I'm like, I'm about to give up 3 sacks. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, no, you guys need to get ready for me playing guard.
Yeah. It was brutal, man. First round picks, not playing. Ooh.
I hope you guys like this clip. If you want to continue to be for the boys, you need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and check out our playlist. We have all the links right here on the screen. As always, biggest of hugs and tiniest of kisses. Also, go check out the full episodes, but always for the boys.